When you say the word Showfield, ears perk up for many in the Lewis area. How a public hearing is bringing the debate to center stage. Good evening, I'm Alice Davis.
And I'm Paul Butler. This is WBOC News at 7. In Sussex County, planning and zoning is facing a couple of important decisions tonight. One of them is a public hearing on a major development. The second is whether or not to take action on a major country music festival. Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Koslof joins us live outside that meeting. And Evan, let's start with a discussion on Showfield's proposed development on Gills Neck Road in Lewis.
Yeah, and that is a 132-acre farmland, and that's just outside of Lewis. And essentially, the developer wants to split it up into 166 separate lots, primarily single-family homes. But here's the thing, they've been talking about this for about a decade.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Meet Dixie. We found this 10-year-old pup playing with her owner, Irving Walls. Walls has lived here on Gills Neck Road for 38 years. He says his neighborhood has changed.
Well, the atmosphere is not what it used to be. It used to be quiet, and now that's what it sounds like.
When Walls moved here in the 70s, it was all farmland. Now, about 5 or 6 developments fill the roadway. And he says he's not happy to hear that another one, the Showfield, might be on the way.
One development, 200 cars, is 200 more cars than there is here now. So it's a big impact on this road.
The Showfield has been in the works for almost a decade. Initially, the developer Jack Lingo Asset Management was looking to annex the county land into Lewis. That was to tap into city utilities. But that project was derailed when the economy went sour in 2008. 6 years later, the developers are eager to move quickly, so quickly that they are abandoning the lengthy annexation process and looking to the county instead.
The volume of work we have coming in is like tripled.
That's Joe DeMaio, a FedEx delivery man in the area. He says the new development would have pros and cons to the area.
I think it's good for the area because it's bringing the tax money in. But I think in the long run, it's just going to be just too much. Your volume's going to pick up on your traffic.
But for others like this biker, there's another word to describe it.
Progress. You can't stop progress.
Now, I did also speak with the developer. That's Jack Lingo Asset Management. Right now, as we speak, they're inside speaking right now. I do have a quote from them. They say, quote, "The project before the county today continues a long-standing vision of developing high-quality housing in the Lewis area." I also brought up the concerns with traffic to them. They said, quote, the project owners have committed to road improvements, including roadway and shoulder expansion along the property frontage where it's feasible. Paul?
Hey, Evan, before you go in that meeting tonight, there's also another important topic being discussed. Did planning and zoning take any action regarding the country music festival?
Yeah, Paul, nothing quite yet. You might remember that it was back on July 10th when Planning and Zoning did hear the public hearing, and that's where they heard some heated debate about that country music festival. From then, they had 45 days to make a decision. Now, until then, the topic will be on the agenda for every single meeting that the Planning and Zoning Commission has. Now, today they decided to defer on it, saying that they needed more time because there is a lot of information with this application. Now, the organizer said that he plans to hold this in August of next year, and he hopes to bring in about 20,000 people to the area. In Sussex County, this is Evan Koslof for WBOC News in Georgetown.